Good day. We're going to talk about how to add a new employee to your Carematic cloud. Simply log into our really neat new UI, and you're going to click on the employees icon here on the dashboard as follows. When we click on that, very simply, once it loads, you're going to go to the button here that says add a new employee. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in a new employee. So I'm going to go ahead and type in We're going to type in the new employee. We're going to pick the effective date, which I'm going to pick today's date, which is the 23rd. I'm going to put in he is Southeast Asian, his date of birth. Go ahead and just put a date in here. Of course, this is a fictitious person. He's a male. Title, we're going to put title is mouse leader. Department, we'll put in all fun. And we're going to put his cell phone provider as AT&T. Primary contact, we're going to put him in as, we'll put this in and we're going to go ahead and say add new. Okay, so we need CPR certification date. Okay, that's required. Just because I have added that in as a required field. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in February the 3rd. And I'm going to say add new. Okay. Okay. Now, an important thing here, you successfully added the employee. Would you like to edit the security settings? You're going to want to say okay, because what you're going to want to do with this is say save. Okay. So now what you want to do is you see here what it did is that prompt that came up automatically put you into the security tabs in admin. And what you want to do here is you see I've added Mickey Mouse, and then what security template do you want to add them to? If you don't have security templates, that's okay too. But typically we'll set up templates with our customers. You can make him part of the executive staff, direct care, or an admin user. If you don't have that, you don't have to do that either. You can simply then, this defaults to some really important things like view consumers information. Only if Mickey Mouse is assigned to them. You can also pick what kind of rights that they can do on incident reports, facility reports, and so on and so forth. You go on down the list. You're going to want to, pick all of these depending upon what you want Mickey to do. Typically, and you can see down here, this is how you control whether or not they see different icons on our new cool dashboard. Documents, planning, calendar, messages, admin. He's not an admin. You want to show help desk. This is where you're going to assign all that, and you're going to save that to Mickey's security settings. So I'm going to go ahead and make him a direct care staff and say save settings. Okay, now they've been updated. Now, if you go back over to, I'm going to go back home and you go back over to employees, you're going to see here, and I'm going to search for Mickey. I could type today. I'm going to say find. And there he is. There's Mickey Mouse. You can see that his start date was today. I added him in. And you can see here that he has no direct reports. You can also see here he is not assigned to anybody. But let's go back. I want to focus on one thing because these two things work hand in hand. The security for this individual and the addition of that employee. It's important because you're going to want to make sure you've got them in the right place. Let's go back and look for Mickey Mouse under the security tab. Again, that's pretty easy to get to. So if you search for Mickey, I just hit M, and if you scroll down, there he is. And you can see here, he is assigned as a direct care staff. I can go ahead and make him an admin user, so I'm going to go ahead and save that. So now I've updated him to be an admin. So if I go back to employees, and then I search for Mickey, and I find now. So there he is. There's Mickey Mouse. You can see I've updated him, his employee. And then if I go back over to Mickey, if I go over to security, one last thing I want to show, and then you'll be done. This is a relatively easy process. I'm going to go back to admin, and I'm going to go to security. I'm going to go ahead and pick Mickey. Go back to Mickey. Where's Mickey? Where's Mickey Mouse? He's out making people happy this morning. So we're going to go back, and we see there's Mickey Mouse, and you can see here. This is where you're going to assign his or her password. So one last thing, there's 3 steps. You got to add the employee, assign what kind of security and what kind of access you want to the system. and then you're going to give them a password. So I'm just going to give Mickey the password mouse 123 exclamation point, and you got to repeat it, mouse 123 exclamation point. You can choose whether or not you want to have them use this next time. They have to, basically change at the next login. And I'm going to hit reset, and there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. I'm going to go ahead and save that, and you can see here that I've done that. So next time I do that, they're going to be required to change the password the next time they log in. Okay, and once they do that, that'll show up in here. So that's really it. It's that simple. That's how you add the person. That's how you give them a password. You can ask them to change it at the next login, or you don't have to do that. So there you go. I think that you should be able to now add people in pretty easily and assign them to different roles you want. And from that, we're going to go ahead and stop the share, and we're going to go ahead and stop the recording. Good luck with Carematic, and have a great day.